Cody Rhodes has absolutely solidified the main character of WWE, and he certainly earned it. I'm not always enthralled by his work and his flippant character, but the man is captivating in the same way that Cena was. Cody's had an unpredictable roller coaster of a career genuinely, so today we're going to recap over 20 of his attires through many games. Let's move. Starting our ranking off at 22 is SBR09. Well, baby Cody is here. This is Rhodes' first appearance in a video game. And as a kid, growing up knowing the legacy of Dusty thanks to my dad, seeing old tapes, and just seeing Goldust always freaked out in the games and on Raw and shit, this bland blue chipper Cody was kinda odd to me. The pink initials on his trunks aren't very memorable, and they don't do a whole lot for me. He's not even to the point of like the Triforce on his boots yet. Like, this is very bland and stripped down. Our runner-up for last place here is Golden Attire Cody from the AEW game. This is a quirk of Fight Forever that I actually enjoyed. You could unlock a gold attire for everyone in the game as far as I remember. This is absolutely nothing super stunning, but it's certainly a nice reward. It just recolors his default attire while keeping all the detailing. This is fine. The top 20 begins with none other than SBR 2010. I could have sworn Cody had one of those weird Scott Hall style cutoff merch shirts here, but I guess not. This gear is actually pretty clean. It's not like a defining look, but I have an appreciation for it. The prominent stripes pop on the trunks, the knee pads also look pretty congruent, but the initials decal here is a bit illegible due to the reflective lining. That's not bad, this is just a step towards a more interesting wardrobe for him. The red attire for Cody's WWE Mayhem 4-star ult is here. Well, this is a simple red palette swap of Cody's WWE 13 trunks, and I think the color is much more vibrant and lends itself to more praise than the default, but without an entrance fit, I can't put this all too high on the list. SBR 11 is making its presence known at 18, and dashing Cody Rhodes is one of my favorite mid-card acts in WWE history. He had finally found his groove, but I do think that the gear has taken a bit of a step backwards though. The monogram remains from 2010, but our stripes are unfortunately gone. We've gained striped socks, if that means anything to you, and the boots are really giving SpongeBob. I think the winner here is the Legacy Family Crest back decal. It's really well implemented. It totally looks like a Harry Potter reference though, right? Cody's a pretty self-admitted nerd. The WWE mobile game speed round has just begun. We've now arrived at the zombie section of the list as well. Numbers 17 and 16 will both be zombie-themed costumes, starting with the 5-star fit featured on screen. This is fun. I always enjoy the zombie fits, and this is honestly no different. I think the tattered tights look nice, the blue skin is fucking ludicrous, but unfortunately this just kinda looks like a washed out version of his 6-star basic model, and that's pretty similar in general. I still moderately appreciate it though. The 6-star zombie model is quite nice though. We get a retread of his 2K24 attire here. It's just beaten to shit. I love the fleshy colored stars near his boots. This is crazy enough to warrant its own ranking to me. Shout out the creativity of the devs here. The top 15 is here with the Mayhem basic 6-star ult. Well, this is pretty repetitive of his other current WWE attires, and with no entrance gear, it won't fare as high as the others would. The knee pads and tights are fine enough though. The red liner is super prominent on the navy blue tights, the gold brackets are really nice. They've also moved that golden crest to his back decal now, and honestly it's not as appealing as the 2K games, but that's to be expected. Like, these are lower res textures, lower poly models, you know. It's fine, all things considered. Our mobile game speed round continues with these tan tights. These tights are a bit of a step in the different direction for him. These American Nightmare fits usually don't change all too much, but the tan is pretty striking. The red accents with the White Eagle decal pop well. The boots are also carried from the 2K games. The leg designs here are nice. This is just an understated little outfit, but it's by no means his best. We're back to mainline games now for the memorable WWE 13 attire. This is nostalgic, but man, it definitely led to him looking more generic. The vest is fun, the initials and the black accents are nice enough, we've got wrist straps here, the white trunks are new and honestly match the vest pretty nicely. The emblem isn't exactly a standout, but I enjoy it. This attire is a mixed bag for me. 2K15 is our next entry, and this is essentially the final appearance of vanilla Cody Rhodes as a character, for good. Once the American Nightmare came into the picture, he kissed the mid-card goodbye. Well, this is a bit of an update to his 2K14 duster, and we've got a simplified design harkening back to the WWE13 accents, but in black here with white trim. The hood is nice, I like the studs and the diamonds on the bottom of the coat. The wrist straps are here. We've got some fucking great gold dust face paint decals on the boots though, that's awesome. And our trunks here are a gold and silver color swap of the 2K14 affair to more closely resemble his partner Goldust at the time. The decals on the trunks are a bit understated as well. I think this is a really underrated little outfit. Just missing the top 10 is AEW Fight Forever. Well, the Nightmare family jacket feels like a lifetime ago. I miss Glock Anderson and Lee Johnson. Unfortunately, it's just not a patch on his WWE fits to me. The white belt is here though, and it looks nice. And the white tights are pretty cool as well. The blue and red trim is pretty understated. And I think I do enjoy the boots and the knee pads though. That left leg outline of the eagle logo is super hard though, I actually really like that a lot. Moving on, we got WWE 12, best Cody theme intro ever. Whoa! I loved Mask Cody. He was ready to be in the main event by then. The mask itself is iconic. The new black wrist straps pop. I enjoyed the new silver boots. The big silver dashing emblem with the flourishes around it looks great. This is a fun, stripped down, memorable attire. This fit was also a bit altered as an attire for the WWE All-Stars DLC. Undashing Cody was generational. From undashing to the endless nightmare, we've got a horror-themed WWE Champions alt here. This is so insane. What were they thinking? He looks straight out of that Bret Hart Lonesome Dove cowboy show. I adore his big-ass trench coat. The hat is super fun, the belt is crazy, the little lapel pin of his tattoo is sweet. The green pants and wrist tape are actually pretty nice too. He just kind of looks like a deathmatch guy. This is just super fun, very uncharacteristic of him. Moving on with more ridiculously out of character fits is the Casey Jones tribute attire. Anybody who has followed attire rankings on the ZM channel knows that these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle attires are absolutely absurd, but man, they're honestly pretty sweet. This nod to Casey Jones is just so sick. Casey Jones is probably my favorite character from that series, and this mask is immensely vibrant. The blue top and the crazy 80s colorway really fit in line with the style of the old Turtles figures that I grew up with. The hockey stick is classic, the weight belt is over his shoulder as a sash, but these glorious white, blue, and gold accented tights are just the cherry on top. This attire is such a deviation from his prior fits, I really like it. Our final WWE Champions fit arrives as the Story Continues attire. This fucking rules. Mania 40 has been called the series finale of pro wrestling by many, and man, what an outfit to go out on. This is glorious. Granted, the 3D printed mask looks ridiculous, but the awesome gilded bird straight out of Ghostface Killah playbook looks cold as shit. The gold frills look great. The arm sleeves are a little butchered, but I can cope with it. These tights are also missing a lot of the beautiful golden detailing IRL, but they still look pretty nice. Honestly, if this were 100% on point, there's a clear case for this being top billing. This looks great. Just missing the top 5 is the final current appearance of Stardust. Well, this is certainly late stage Stardust. I actually didn't mind this gimmick, I just wish that they wouldn't have cut his feet off so fast and stuck him with jobbers and Wade Barrett. But I will say, this colorway is pretty nice. The red is so much more striking than Stardust's video game debut attire, and the spiked cape is awesome. The gloves are great, the red eyes are sick, and the bodysuit is sleeveless now, but I enjoy it. The inner lining of his cape is wonderful, and the Cosmic Wasteland boots are new as well. But man, those first boots were so much better. This is a bit of a step down. Surprisingly high at number 5 is Mustache era Cody from 2K14. This duster is fucking awesome.
Purple is my favorite color!
The white lining is so eye-catching, the decals are simplistic but really cool, the wrist wraps are retained here. I just really can't get over how hard this entrance gear looks. He had motion as a mid-carder with a mustache. That's pretty hard to do in like 2013. The knee pads and boots are pretty cohesive as well, and I really enjoy the minimalistic trunks. The purple is great, I really just dig this a whole lot. Moving on, we got Cody's return to the mainline series in 2K23. Cody's all-elite reputation has been talked to death by now at this point. The Throne Smasher entrance is literally in the fucking games now, but truly seeing this man come back and become the undisputed top guy was a big shock to me. The entrance code here is immensely detailed. His odd tattoo is the back decal here, but the lining is quite nice. I love the shoulder accents and the arm lining here. The folded front portions are great. I dig the buttons. The weight belt is buried underneath that massive coat, but his ring attire really works for me. I think it's very congruent with the entrance fit. The boots are fine enough, but that waist decal connecting to the side accents is pretty nicely done. I actually really think he took stock in making himself look like a main event guy at the time. The big 3 Cody Rhodes attires are upon us, and the bronze medal, as well as the cosmic key, goes to the debut of Stardust in 2K16. Stardust was both a blessing and a curse for him. It was relief from creative stagnation, but it soon turned into an albatross. With that being said though, Mr. Sinister over here looked awesome. The deadlock orange pops wonderfully, the cape is absolutely ridiculous and it fits him so well, the colored contacts are insane, I enjoyed the jewels in his face paint, the bodysuit here is coinciding super well with the fit overall, the gloves are great, the star decal with the white accents pop masterfully here, I enjoyed the boots and the back lettering quite a bit as well. This is just a crazy ass fit for an insane character change. Our runner-up for the best Cody gaming attire is hailing from 2K25. This jacket is a slight departure from his last 2 2K appearances. It's really giving Beauty and the Beast to me. The blue being so featured is nice though, and the shoulder accents are still here and they still pop. I like the new golden front facets of the coat. The back decal is updated and it looks a little better here. The red rims here are also pretty featured as well. We've still got wrist tape. The big switch up for this fit is the ring attire though. The tights are mostly white with that golden eagle decal. The blue and red lining up with the waist and legs looks great. I really enjoy the gold brackets as well. I think this is pretty sweet, but there's one that's even better. The number 1 greatest Cody Rhodes attire of all time in gaming is from 2K24. The back decal here is carried over from the prior game and the shoulder frills are still here, but the overall coat has a higher emphasis on white, and I enjoy it. The golden liners are beautiful. I think I did prefer 23's arm decals for the coat, but the true winner here is the collar and the intricate buttons and loops on this jacket. That looks awesome. We're getting into the nitty gritty. I'm not a huge fan of the Americana motifs and attires, but usually Cody walks a pretty fine line with it. These tights are certainly an improvement on 23's though. The awesome Captain America-esque designs are great. I enjoy the gold eagle crests on the front of the tights, the stars pop, the boots are recycled, but the red bottom design is nice too. I just think this is generally a pretty clear improvement for the American Nightmare. I appreciate your time and attention immensely. Cody is one of those guys like Dolph Ziggler or Shelton Benjamin that should have been handed the keys to the kingdom much sooner. Thankfully for Cody, they took him and ran with him. He's the new John Cena. I think he's too late into his career to make a similar impact as John, but he did main event 3 of the biggest and most profitable events ever showcased by the entire sport of wrestling, and no one can take that away from him. Take it easy, y'all.